Welcome back, and we're still on the Q&A portion of Autofocus with our guest this week, Miss Maricar Parco, Lady President of Asian Carmakers Corporation, exclusive distributors and importers of BMW vehicles in the country. Now, as we get into our second part, Maricar, tell me, I remember 2 or 3 years back during a Christmas party of BMW, I was seated with your chairman emeritus, now Governor Pipito Alvarez, and he was mentioning to me that after several years, BMW Philippines, being run by the Germans, made money at that time, and up to now is still making money. What do you account this big financial change in the operations of BMW?
A lot of savings, I guess, on the operations. We are very proud to be run by a wholly owned, by a wholly Filipino team, all Filipino team. We're also pretty lean. We are only about 50 in our operation, supporting 8 dealers nationwide. So I think it's really just focusing on the efficiencies and productivity. We have very good products. We have a very good team. So I think that's where it is. We have very good sales now, which contributes a lot to that.
So it's very safe to say, risking the ear of BIR Commissioner, that BMW is in the pink of health right now financially.
Yes, we are.
And paying the right taxes.
Of course.
Of course.
Maricar, the Philippine Lemon Law has finally been
right.
signed by President Aquino. In fact, it was just last week. As an industry executive, how do you welcome this development, and how do you think this will affect your business?
Well, first of all, we haven't really seen the law in detail, although through CAMPI, or the Chamber of Automotive Manufacturers of the Philippines, we have been informed that it has been signed already by President Aquino. We welcome this. We always welcome developments such as these. We are cascading this to our dealer network. I think it will protect both the consumers and will also help our network, our dealerships also, to improve on services to ensure that we are able to deal with all the concerns of customers. And of course, you know, for BMW, our customers are also, because they pay a lot also for our products, they expect a lot also from us. So this just raises the bar. I believe that now the law will have certain numbers of times that is allowable for a certain problem, only until 4 times.
Yeah.
So we don't even want to get to that point, really. So I think it's healthy for customers and for the dealerships as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's welcome. It's welcome to us.
Going back to your cars, what is your best-selling model in the Philippines now?
Traditionally, and to this date, it is still the 3 Series. It's been the best-selling globally as well. Only last year, though, we had there was a difference. The 5 Series was overtook the sales of the 3 Series, primarily because of our shuttle programs, where we provided the 5 Series as a partner vehicle for some events. Now, it is expected, and to this day, it is still the 3 Series, BMW 3 Series for us.
Sorry, I was just wondering what specific variant.
Currently, we are offering 2 variants, the 318D and the 320D. Maybe because of the price point, we are selling more of the 318D.
Maricar, as we reach the final stretch, can you tell us the status now of your leasing? I understand it's one of your most successful programs, BMW leasing.
Yes, the BMW Flexi Lease,
Yes.
as we call it. We launched this a year ago now, and it has been very successful. At least 20% of our sales have now been through the leasing option, and this is because of the worry-free experience. When you lease, you don't come up with the 30% down payment. Instead, you just have a 10% deposit, so smaller cash outlay, and then you just have a monthly, fixed monthly rental. And this is inclusive already of your insurance, the car's insured, and your maintenance checks. So it's worry-free. You bring it in the casa, you bring it, it's all in your monthly. And we have that option for a 2-year lease and a 3-year lease. So a lot of people have taken on that option.
Is there any lease-to-own option?
At the moment, no. This is strictly operating lease.
Okay.
So at the end of the lease term, well, you simply get a new lease and get a new vehicle. So you always have a new car. And by, at the rate cars change, we're like phones already. We have so many new things in the cars. You don't have to wait 4 years. Then
The nice thing about leasing is that you absorb the depreciation, right?
That's correct. That's correct. And you don't have to take care of, thinking about who's going to buy my vehicle. You bring it back, and then depending on how well you've taken care of the vehicle also, then you can just use that again as your deposit for your next vehicle.
And for your financial books, it's treated as an expense.
That's correct. That's the beauty of it.
Okay, any more questions, gentlemen?
There's a big industry show in September, the
Yes.
Campi show.
Yes.
Will we be seeing any new BMWs there?
Definitely. It's going to be an X-Series launch for BMW. We are introducing the BMW X4 at the Philippine International Motor Show. So it's something to look forward to.
Okay, guys, thank you very much, Maricar, for the time you've shared with us. But before we let you go, would you have any parting words for our viewers? Please, the cameras.
Thank you. Such a pleasure. Thank you once again to all the BMW fans. Thank you for making BMW #1 in the country. We are committed to bring in the best products again and deliver sheer driving pleasure. So visit any of our BMW dealerships nationwide. Thank you. Such a pleasure to be here.
Our privilege. That concludes the Autofocus Q&A this week. May I thank our guest motoring journalists, Mr. Manny de los Reyes and Mr. Vernon Sarne, for joining us. And of course, our distinguished guest on Q&A this week, Ms. Maricar Parco of BMW Philippines. Stay tuned for more about the automobile and its industry here on the Autofocus Philippine Motor Show on television.
Thank you. Isang picture lang Ano naman, yung parang nag-usap tayo, hindi nakatingin sa camera.
We'll have more personalities from the automobile industry on the spotlight on our future presentations of the Autofocus Q&A.